Merry Christmas, everybody. It's 2 in the morning, but I'm a fool and I wanted to be like, I wonder. I sat in bed and I was like, I wonder which Sonic characters believe that Santa exists. So we're gonna rank which characters believe Santa exists. We've got the Santa believer, the undecided, the Santa denier, and the characters that don't know who Santa is. So let's get started. We got Bark. Bark is a look at this guy. This man loves Santa. I think he's a Santa denier. He looks like he was just, if you talk about Santa near him, he'll just like beat you up. Bean, hmm. Bean, he believes in Santa, and Fang also believes in Santa. Like when I look at these two, like I don't know much about Bean or Fang, but like I'm looking at them right now, and I'm just like, yeah, I can see them waiting for Santa to come down the chimney. Big the cat, he believes in Santa. Blaze the cat, she's either a denier, maybe she doesn't know who Santa is. I'll make her a denier, and then I may change my mind. The Chow do not know who Santa is, and that's the same for Chaos. Charmy the Bee is a Santa believer, but he's always on the naughty list. Chip does not know who Santa is. Yeah. Cosmo. Cosmo does not know who Santa is. Cream practically invented being a Santa believer, so I'm gonna bump her up to the top of the believer list. Eggman, he's undecided, you know? He's like, maybe Santas exist, but like, because he thinks Santa is like an interesting thing to study, but he wouldn't have no clue where to start with that study, so he doesn't really think about it much. Emerald, he doesn't know who Santa is. Oh, I forgot your name. SBO. SBO, he's a Santa denier. I look at him. Gamma does not know who Santa is. These are like the bad guys from Sonic Mania. I didn't beat the game, but I got pretty far. They don't know who Santa is because they don't care. Mighty? Mighty seems like he would believe in Santa because like he's like rough and tough, but like he still wants his presents. I don't know who you are, so I'll make you undecided. Infinite. Does Infinite believe in Santa Claus? He's a Santa denier. I think he thinks he's stronger than Santa. So, like, even if he existed, he would beat him, but he doesn't think he exists. Jet the Hawk. I mean, come on, Jet's gotta believe in Santa. Wave is undecided, and Storm also believes in Santa. Knuckles is a Santa denier. He doesn't have a chimney, though, so, like, Manic. Manic and Sonia. Why are they on this list? They don't know who Santa is. I'm just gonna... Or maybe Manic probably knows who Santa is, but this, like, Manic at this age probably doesn't believe in Santa. He was, like, in Sonic Underground, he's, like, poor, and then, like, he, like, lives in the slums most of his life. So, like, if he heard about Santa, like, I don't think he would like if Santa existed, so he just denies that Santa exists. Sonia was raised rich, so she probably just got everything she wanted, and her like surrogate mom was like, "Yeah, I just bought that." She's like, "Okay." Maria did believe in Santa. I'm sorry, Maria would have been a Santa believer. I don't know who you are, but you're undecided. Elise does not know who Santa is for the same reason that Sonia doesn't, because like, actually I don't know anything about Elise's story. maybe she's like princess or whatever, but like, yeah. Mephiles does not know who Santa is. He's like the shadow of Shadow or something. So like, I don't think he was around long enough in Sonic 06 to learn about the existence of Santa. Metal Sonic. Mm, Metal Sonic does not believe in Santa. But like, I don't know. Maybe if this was like classic Metal Sonic, I think he'd be a believer. But like, I'm considering this modern Metal Sonic, so he's a Santa denier. Classic. Wait? Why? Why is she the only one with the classic? Okay, whatever. Anyway, classic Amy is the second highest believer of Santa Claus, and then modern Amy becomes undecided with her growth in her age, and then she's like, she just thinks like, maybe Santa isn't real, but like she still has faith in Santa. But like, if I said that, I guess that means she's a believer, but she's kind of low on the list in her. I don't know. She's like what, 12, 13? I don't know who you are, but you're a denier. Omega. Mm, Omega is undecided on Santa for the same reason Eggman is, because he doesn't have any data about Santa. Omo Chow is not the Omo Chow is a Santa denier. I hate Omo Chow, so by that metric, he is a Santa denier. Orbot does not believe in Santa, but Cubot does. Professor Pickle, is that his name? I hope that's his name. I'm not gonna look it up, but he is a Santa denier, true and true. He writes essays about how Santa isn't real. Ray is a pretty big Santa believer. I'll put him third on the list, I think. Rouge the Bat. What's Rouge? Would Rouge even believe in Santa? Because she like just steals stuff. But I think she would be a denier. Because if she thought Santa was real, she would actually try to get on the nice list. But like, she thinks he isn't, so she doesn't care and still takes stuff. Sally Acorn does not know who Santa is. Scratch believes in Santa. Grounder believes in Santa. Shadow the Hedgehog believes in Santa and is like right behind Amy in believing in Santa because I don't have a reason. I just think he does. Silver does not know who Santa is. It's weird that Blaze does, but like, Blaze's canon is kind of interesting. Sonic the Hedgehog. There is like Sonic X comics where like Sonic is like trying to prove to Chris that Santa isn't real, but he was born on Christmas Island, so I'm just gonna put him as a de facto believer. Styx is a Santa denier. I have no reason for this. I don't know much about her character, but she just is. Tails is a Santa denier. He is the same as Professor Button. I gotta move you two down the list because you guys write essays about why Santa isn't real. Tangle believes in Santa. She just does. Tikal does not know who Santa is. I don't know when Tikal died or whatever, but I don't think she was around when people were talking about Santa. Vanilla is a denier because she's old. She's like, yeah, I don't care. Vector is a simp for Vanilla, so he just goes where she goes. I'm sorry, but I feel like I don't remember his name, but like I feel like it's like a Blaze antagonist or something. I really can't remember. He does not believe in Santa. I gotta remember to put you two down here. Whisper. Whisper is undecided about the fate of Santa. The Wisps do not know who Santa is. Zavok believes in Santa. The rest of the Deadly Six do not. Actually, wait. You don't know who Santa is. You don't believe. You don't believe. You don't know who Santa is, and you don't believe because you're just a loser. And give me a second. Just gonna add a row. So yeah, there it is. The tier list of the Sonic characters that do or do not believe in Santa Claus. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't think I'm gonna make another one of these ever again. Merry Christmas.